What up? What up, people? What up, everybody? Whistle Gang
What up? What up?
Podcast.
What
Back
up,
for
baby?
another episode.
Yes,
Divisional
sir.
round talk. Green Bay Packers in the building.
Yeah, go
Let's
back, go.
get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
What up? What up? What up? We back. Another episode. Whistle Gang Podcast. Your boy Ferb is in the building. Your
What's
boy
up, my guy?
P. What's
It's
good,
in the
man? We
building.
missing. We missing one. Shenard is out. Shenard got some stuff going on. Whatever. He's not here, unfortunately. And then of course we got my man Ziggy. You want to introduce yourself,
What's up,
Ziggy? Go ahead.
Ziggy?
What up, man? Yeah, so man, go pack, go. That's all I really gotta say, man. We shocked
Oh
them.
my. Here we go.
Everybody,
So that's what we doing. Go pack, go, huh?
yeah, we coming
Immediately.
Like, I'm tired of everybody sleeping on us. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of it, man. Respect the love. All you need is love, baby. All you need.
All right. Well, to start the episode off, real quick, man, I just want to show my love and appreciation for everybody out there that's been reaching out regarding my pops. Obviously, if everybody don't know, my pops passed away 2 days ago, actually, and he's been sick for a while, so he's in no more pain. And I just want to thank everybody for reaching out. Appreciate all the love and support. Yeah, I mean, my pops was like, Ziggy. If everybody, obviously, me and Ziggy, we grew not obviously, but for who don't know, me and Ziggy grew up together, and my pops was like, I don't know, the cool pops on the block.
Yeah.
And I remember this real quick story, but as a youngin, my pops, Mike Tyson Punch Out. Everybody, y'all remember Mike Tyson Punch Out? You ever play Mike Tyson Punch Out, P?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so
you know it.
so when you get to the end of Mike Tyson Punch Out, you would face Mike Tyson. You would face Mike Tyson.
Right.
Well, nobody could beat him. My house was the hangout house. Ziggy could tell you. Like everybody, every day, all day, whenever, my crib was the hangout crib. So I remember one day, I don't know, it must have been 8 of us in my room. And my pops came home from work, and we like, yo, we can't beat this mob. We can't beat Mike Tyson. And my pops never played video games, like never. He never played with me video games. He ain't never played. My man took the remote the first time and knocked Mike Tyson out.
Wow.
I was like, yo.
Wow.
I was like, oh, okay. He beat Mike Tyson.
Wow.
And that was the end of it. So, but shout out to everybody. Appreciate all the love and support. And here we are. But
man,
here we
hey,
are.
I was thinking about you. I'm gonna say this real quick, man. I was thinking about you today too, man. I thought about it because my son came over, and I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna take long, but I just want to get this off my chest. So we don't realize how much of an influence our pops is until we have our own, and then we see the growth and the maturity in our own son. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to give a shout out to you the other day when you was like, man, my pops taught me how to cook this. It played in your mind. Now it's something you can do. So same thing with my son, man. I told my son how to, work hard. He ain't got to go to college. He ain't got to go to school, but man, cat out here working hard. Came
he
over,
be
showed
working.
me his.
Miles be working.
He showed me his new car. He was so proud, bro. He ain't asked me for a dime. And I was like, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, we are, influencing our sons. So you got to be careful. And you got to make sure you're doing the right thing for your kids, in front of your kids, man, because they watch.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Ziggy, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to put you on the spot, but you got anything to say? Obviously, you knew my pops as well. I don't know.
Nah, man, you know what it is, man. I'll be up there, man. Shout out to Herb, man. That was my guy, man. He ain't say much, but when he said something, it was some fun. It was some funny. And yeah, man. I rest in peace, man. I'm sad to hear it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'll be on my way up to New York to come pay my respect because, he was uncle on the block, man. So for him.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yo, the last thing about my pops.
Go
Friday,
ahead, man. Take your time, bro. Go ahead.
Nah, I was in New York. For everybody, I was in New York, obviously visiting him because he was in hospice. I was up there hanging out, and me and my other best friend Lee Sean was like my brother. I just call him my brother. So we stayed with my moms and them at the crib, and he was telling us, Lee Sean can vouch. I think he's watching. He said he want to see us win the Super Bowl. Now my pops, he wasn't like, don't think like he was like his mind was clear. He was good. If you talked to him on the phone, you wouldn't even know he was sick. He said he wants to see the 49ers win the Super Bowl. He was a big-time Giants fan. He was a Giants fan.
I was about to say he was a Giants fan.
He said he wanted to see the 49ers win the Super Bowl. And so, they got the thing out that says do it for the Bay. They got to do it for my pops. So they got to do it.
We're going to do it. We're going to do it for pops, baby.
Yeah, that's how we're going to start it off, Ziggy. Let's go.
All right. See?
Yeah, let's go. Right. So, divisional round game. Packers come in to visit us. 9-point favorite 49ers.
Wow.
It went down to 9. It's down to 9.
My bad.
It's a lot of money coming in on Green Bay. They're hot. They're hot. What's going on the Green Bay side, Ziggy? What is obviously the young quarterback, youngest team in I think playoff history?
Yeah, since like 50 years now. We're the youngest team. Honestly, man, like the ignorance of youth has really helped them because they've already made a lot of the mistakes that they were going to make in the beginning of the season. Honestly, bro, I was looking up draft picks. I ain't gonna hold you. Towards the end of the season, I was like, man, this is rap.
Yeah, because you didn't think you was gonna make the playoffs.
So I was like, yo, we lost to Tampa Bay. We was almost getting ready to lose to South Carolina. I'm like, bro, it's a rap. Like, let's just start looking up the draft picks. Let's just, whatever. And then, obviously they won that game, and then they beat. I think the biggest turnaround for me was not when they beat Minnesota, like how they beat them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like last year, Detroit stopped us from going to the playoffs. Like we just thought it was a short thing. They wasn't playing for nothing. Minnesota kind of was doing the same thing. So we took our foot off the gas and we got our ass buzzed. We got embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? Last year. Whereas this year, I feel like they don't have nothing to prove, but they had everything to show. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like now they realize they're not really scared of nobody. And I think that's
they should be scared Saturday. They shouldn't be scared.
Right.
They're not really scared of nobody. Dallas, Dallas had the opportunity to come out and really just put us in our place, basically. Like we wasn't supposed to be there. But now, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Love is clicking on all cylinders. Like he's hasn't thrown an interception since week 11. You know what I'm saying? Or week 12. Crazy shit. Right.
And all that's about to change.
Nah, actually.
Go ahead, my bad. I ain't mean to interrupt you. Go ahead, my bad.
Y'all are number one in this. Y'all one of the receptions, but y'all ranked 14 in against passes. So as far as y'all secondary got some holes and Love clicking. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I mean, listen. If you want me to pull up stats, I can pull up stats.
Please, but, you got all pro over there. All pro war.
What's his name? I can never say this dude's name. Hufanga.
He's gone. Yeah, he's been out.
He's out.
Hufanga.
Oh, and then your man Isaiah Rodgers. If you want to be real, he got a 102.9 passer rating against him for the season. He been getting cooked. So honestly, I feel like we got a chance if we can establish a little bit of a run. And our O-line has been doing very good. Y'all got a very good front. Hey, listen, y'all got a very good front. But if we can establish the running and feed off the play action, I think we're gonna surprise y'all.
So let's take it back. So you saying you think the turnaround for the love in your squad was like the Minnesota game.
No. Oh, you're saying the turnaround. So my bad.
Yeah,
So
because obviously y'all started the season like
we started the
2
season.
and something, like it wasn't good.
We started the season hot, beating the Bears. We owned the Bears. Shout out to them. And then like it was a rocky road because they're so young. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, LaFleur didn't trust Love. Love didn't trust LaFleur. You got to think about it. Like Aaron Rodgers, he one of the greatest quarterbacks in GB history, right? Probably if not the greatest. So if you look at it, right, he didn't want to do the motions. He didn't want to do the plays like LaFleur wanted to do. So it was always a clash last year. Like it was always so I felt like LaFleur didn't really trust Love yet until the Detroit game. The Detroit game is really what changed a lot of people's perspective. That man went up against the Lions defense and was going crazy.
But
And
their defense is ass. But go ahead.
they weren't ass at the time though. Everybody thought they was gonna blow us out. We was all clocked in like it's a wrap. We're gonna get embarrassed on Thanksgiving, this, that, and the third. And honestly, like when it's showing that it clicked. Like he's not. So here's the thing too about Love. He's trusting more receivers than his number one guy Watson. He's trusting more. He's trusting the rookie, the tight ends. He's trusting everybody, and they're trusting him. So I feel like the turnaround really honestly was like right around Thanksgiving. Like the Thanksgiving game, they came back. Obviously, we had some missteps on defense, injuries, things like that. But I really feel like that's around the time that they really started clicking. And it was like, hey, we got to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? We figuring this out. So I just feel like we building on top of buildings.
Let me ask you this question. Last week, Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Real talk.
How about the Cowboys?
Were you shocked, or was that something you was expecting?
No, I was expecting to win. I wasn't expecting a blowout. I wasn't expecting such a dominating appearance. I was expecting us to win on something, on basically off Dak's shoulders. I ain't gonna hold you. I knew Dak would give up the ball. I knew that they were susceptible to the run. And Aaron Jones has a field day when it comes to Dallas. That's just real. Like if you look up the stats, I think he's had 5 games there, and every single one of them, 2 touchdowns, over 100 and something yards every single time. So like he's not. He loves coming home. This is his second home. You know what I'm saying? Dallas is his second home. So he basically.
They said you capping in the chat.
Exactly. I was gonna cut him off and be like,
hey,
I wasn't thinking y'all was gonna win. I knew Dallas was gonna give y'all the game. I knew y'all were gonna come in there and beat Dallas. They was gonna be typical Dallas in the playoffs, which they were, and then y'all capitalize on it.
But see, here's the thing though, too. Like I tweeted it. I was like, we're gonna shock the world today. One, before the game, way before the game, that day, and then I was like, I actually put money up. I had money for on the spread. I had money on just regular people in Dallas. I live in Dallas, so I had to hear it all week in my ear how we gonna get stomped a mud hole and this, that, and the third, and blah 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 blah. I said, all right, put your money where your mouth is. I cleaned up. I can show you my Zells. I cleaned up about $550 just off of personal bets. I ain't gonna tell you what I hit off the spread. So, honest to God, truth, I did think we would win. I didn't think we would win like that. That was dominating. Like that was crazy. We put the backups in like the end of the third quarter. Like I was shocked.
All right. Well, let's move on to the game that matters, which is this one. Forget your pass. Forget our pass. 49 is coming off 21 days, I think, of rest or something like that. Fully healthy team.
Yes. Dangerous.
What's going on, P? You excited about that? Everybody's healthy. Only one that's gonna miss the game is Colin Farrell. He's out already. Greenlaw is listed as questionable, but Greenlaw will play. Big play Dre is not missing a game.
That's dangerous, man.
Yeah, how you feel about that, P, with the rest? but everybody's healthy coming into this game against this hot Packers team.
So I'm gonna go two ways with that. The first way is rest can hurt. Rest can be a bad and it can be a good. But if rest helps us get healthy, that's dangerous. Like having a fully loaded both sides of the field, both sides of the ball 49 team is very dangerous. And I would say that for any team we face, any team that we face,
Dangerous.
yes, our defense has been just for years, but our offense is top notch, man. When we clicking on all cylinders, it's gonna
Correct.
be so don't bet your money this week because you're probably gonna lose it all. Hold on to that.
Fred, you know what's crazy is the Packers on the spread when they underdogs 4-0.
Yeah, but
Hold on to
not
some
no
of it, though.
outright win. That ain't happening.
Outright win. I'm gonna bet the spread.
Okay.
Spread.
Yeah, you take the
But
points, but we gonna cover the spread. Don't worry, we gonna cover.
I wouldn't
Absolutely.
be surprised talking shit. I wouldn't be surprised.
What? Let me ask you that, Ziggy. The same question, but from your side, knowing that you're about to face a real dominant number one seed 49ers team, super healthy, coming off this amount of rest, like, does that keep you up at night? The heebie-jeebies? Like what?
Of course, y'all, we facing the number one. We a 7 seed. Like, of course, we number one seed. So any person to tell you they not nervous about this game is lying. So honestly, I feel like we don't know any better. I'll say we as in the Packers don't know any better. They're all young. They don't know about the history. And really, if you look up all-time playoff history, we 5-4. We
Yeah.
5. So really,
We won the last four, right? We won the last four.
Correct.
Okay. Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just asking. I ain't bragging. I ain't beating my chest. I'm just asking. I'm just asking the question.
Yeah.
My bad, Vic. My bad. I ain't beating my chest. I ain't doing. I'm just asking the question, man. My bad. We should be able to beat our chest, but I ain't doing it tonight. No need.
It's fine. You ain't gotta listen. At the end of the day, I feel like if we can pass the ball like we've been doing, and exploit y'all secondary, because y'all secondary is middle of the road. Y'all number one in interceptions, but y'all also is 14th as far as the secondary, like middle of the pack. So I really feel like we can exploit that. Plus all of y'all losses was from when y'all allowed over 100 yards rushing. So
That's not gonna happen, Ziggy. So with a healthy team coming in,
talking about
you got Armstead coming back, ready to go.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I mean you got Fred is ready. I think, to be honest with you, we all been kind of disappointed in this defensive line, and we've been really disappointed in Bosa all year. I think this is about to be a Bosa madhouse playoff run. I think the week off has really helped. And then listening and watching Kyle Shanahan's in the press conferences, they really didn't have a week off. They practiced as if they were playing a game all week last week. And they had some really tough practices with pads and stuff like that. And they gave some type of game simulations. So they didn't just put their feet up and chill and be at the house or nothing like that. Now they were in the facility every day working as if they had a game to play last week. And them boys when you got that pit bull, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't say this. I don't know, but dog fights or whatever or something, or the horse. I just put a horse. The horse in the stable, and the horse is ready to get out the stable.
Oh yeah.
I think that's that D line right now. I think that's Bosa. I think that's Chase Young. I think Chase Young. This is where he's going to earn his money, whether that comes from us or another team.
Right.
And I think the D line is going to get really, really, really crazy. The thing about what you're saying, Ziggy, in terms of the matchup and Jordan Love and everything like that. So Jordan Love has a tendency to drop back deeper than normal because he has a strong arm. And as you know, I played quarterback. You're supposed to step up into the pocket, into the cup, so the tackles can then push the D line out so you can be protected. Jordan Love doesn't do that. He stays back. Well, if the D lineman, if your tackles have nowhere to push a Bosa or a Chase Young and he's sitting back there deep in the pocket, them boys are gonna eat. They're gonna eat. So I'm expecting a huge game from the D line. What's
dangerous.
then, like what you saying, helps my secondary, and it all ties in hand to hand. These boys, if you'd have watched the press conference yesterday from Steve Wilkes, he immediately said, "Oh, these boys is ready to go." That was like within like his first sentence was like, "The boys are ready to go." Like they are riled up. Levi Stadium is going to be a zoo, even though I don't think it's like a real super home field advantage there. And I love the place, but it's going to be rocking. Saturday night's going to be crazy.
And like you said, Ziggy, our secondary is not our strongest point. So we start with our front four, and if we get home, of course we're gonna create a lot of problems for Love. So he's not gonna have time to throw the ball. He's gonna be running for his life back there.
I agree, which he can run, by the way. Let's not act like he's not an athletic quarterback to get to take off. And honestly, I think the biggest sleeper that nobody really is talking about is that our defense against a very good offensive line whooped Dak ass. Our defense was all up. They was on Dak like crazy. Now I'm not saying O-line is Dallas O-line because obviously it's different.
Of course, we got a silverback.
Hey,
we got a silverback, baby. Do y'all got a silver? Did Dallas got a silverback on their team?
But listen,
anything to mess with the silverback? No, no.
Come on,
we about to get to that. But let's talk about the quarterback matchup real quick. This season, right? Brock Purdy, MVP discussion most of the season. Blah blah, whether weapons, whatever, blah 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 blah. From an outsider, just real quick, Ziggy, what's your thoughts on Brock Purdy?
I think he can be good. I think he is a good quarterback. I also think it may be part of the system because it's not he can make the throws, he can make the downfield throws. That's not let's not act like he can. I hate that argument that he's just a dink and dunk guy. That's not you don't know football or you wasn't watching football if you didn't watch him throw a down the field pass. Like he can throw that pass. He can also throw interceptions, right? He also showed that he can throw the interceptions. He will make the bad plays, those things like that. I think it's kind of like Jordan Love, though. I feel like Jordan Love and him are on the same as far as learning, as far as growing, and I just feel like y'all system, he was able to flourish better than he would have, say, at a Tampa Bay or an Atlanta or something like that. Like the system worked for him better. The system worked for him better there than anywhere else, and that's like give me Debo, give me Ayuk, give me Kittle. I'm you know what I'm saying? Like we can go crazy, but I feel like I don't know. Like I said, I feel like he's a good quarterback. God honest truth. MVP was a little. I feel like CMC should be MVP. I feel like if it wasn't for Christian McCaffrey, y'all team wouldn't be nothing.
Oh my gosh, here we go. So regular season stats. Jordan Love had 41.
That's typical 49 hate right there.
Jordan Love had 5,159 yards passing with 36 total touchdowns, 11 interceptions, with a quarterback pass rating of 96.1. Right?
That's what you're saying, for.
You said what?
Well,
he just talking about Brock throw interceptions like Jordan don't throw interceptions. Oh, my bad. Keep reading. Go ahead.
Purdy, 4,280 passing yards, 33 total touchdowns, 11 interceptions.
Wow.
But a passer rating of 113.
But still getting questioned as a top elite quarterback. Why is that?
No, I didn't say he's not a top elite quarterback. What I'm saying is the system did help him with that, though.
They run pretty much the same system. LaFleur comes from the Kyle Shanahan tree.
For sure. They all come from the same Shanahan They were all on the same staff at one point.
Correct. That's why we dominate because we own everybody. We the big brother. Y'all gotta come home and face the big brother.
Now and then, brother get one, and he, you know, he do a little damage. You might catch. Go ahead.
All right. So let's talk real quick. Your run defense is one of the worst run defenses in the league.
Ooh, wait.
P, my question to you is this a repeat of 2019? Can we see a Mozart-like performance of CMC, 200 plus yards, 3 touchdowns?
Listen.
Only having to pass the
ball.
Wait
a minute, Ziggy. Let me get this first. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead, P. I know you.
Of course, Mostert had a career day on the last time we played him. Yeah. So I can only imagine the career day Christian is about to have. Especially like I said, with the rest he had, like attending that injury or whatever injury he might have had. I could just see us starting off the game running it down the gut, running that down the throat. Hey, it's gonna be a career day for Christian. Automatic. Career day. He will set a record. He will set a record on this game.
Yeah, that's a lot of yards if you're gonna set a record because Mozart set the record.
I like it.
Ziggy, what you seen them? You can't win. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do when they run toss left behind 71? What do you do? Like, what's the game plan? What hold on real quick. Your D tackle, right? Running his mouth, talking about get pressure on Purdy, and Purdy would turn the ball over. Meanwhile, he's missed the most interior tackles in the NFL this season, 13. And he ranks 113th in run defense as a defensive tackle. He's one of the worst defensive tackles against the run in the league, but he's talking shit.
Talking about Clark.
Yes, why? Like, what are they gonna do when we run toss left behind Trent?
Toss left. If you run a toss left, he's not even gonna be on that. He
won't be. None of them will be in the play because they're gonna get washed.
So. I don't. Like I said, first off, let's. I'll say this: don't let us get the ball first. First off,
we will. We will. We want you to get the ball first. They actually asked Cal Shanahan that today in the press conference. Will he change his thing on the ball? No. We always defer. Always defer. Look, they're going to plan 3 and out, because my defense comes to play.
We go
and
up
we
7.
Score, and then that's the game. Once we're up 7-0, that's the game. Like, you can turn it off. Game over. Game over.
You let us get 3 and out, and we score off of that. It's over.
Because it's the crowd is going wild. It's game over.
That's the game plan.
The formula. If you don't look back at every game, that's the formula.
I get it. I understand.
Put that defense on the field.
I'm just telling you right now. Like I said, I don't foresee it being just a blowout and dominant.
I'm not saying it's gonna be a blowout. Well, I think it is. But what I'm saying is, how do you stop real talk? Like, how do you stop CMC? Like, how do you stop him?
I mean, here's the thing.
When you don't already have a good run defense.
If CMC beats you, all right, bet. CMC beats you. But Brock Purdy not gonna beat me. Debo not gonna beat me. And Ayuk not gonna beat me. And Kittle's when he show up when he feel like
okay, so that's still a 49ers win, which is all that we care about.
Keep the game close.
You pause, man. So we're expecting a big CMC day, right, P? CMC unleashed.
Okay,
there you go. Oh, you back now? You pause.
Go ahead.
I'm here. My bad. Y'all got a good run offense. I think that CMC is going to have his. You can't stop CMC from having his day, but I feel like, or you can. You just got. I think those stats is kind of fucked off. So let's listen.
It's scary, ain't it? It's scary. Go ahead and say it. It's
scary hours.
No, I don't. Like I said, I feel like the biggest thing for us is I don't think we're going 3 and out. I don't think we're going 3 and out first fucking drive. I don't think so.
We're gonna bet 100 or something on that. Just that alone. Because this is gonna happen. Yo, bro, the best of them. It happens to everybody.
It didn't happen to the Ravens.
Yes, it did.
Ooh.
It didn't happen to the Ravens.
That's dirty right
you're
there.
A Packers
go
fan going back to the Ravens. Let us worry about the Ravens in 3 weeks. So we beat y'all, we beat the Lions, we get the week off, and then we beat the Ravens. Let us worry about the Ravens 3 weeks from now.
Okay.
Right now, we just worrying about beating up on the Packers. No pack, no. No pack, no.
Again, I am absolutely all for it because the simple fact is y'all just think y'all gonna walk all over us, and that's the same thing the Cowboys thought. Fucking Tolbert came out talking about we better on paper, all the rest. We these boys are ready. Cool, y'all be for us. We'll see y'all Saturday night, and we gonna handle business like we've been surprising the world. And
we're not the Cowboys.
You're not.
We're not the Cowboys. But let me ask you this though.
And I think y'all blew y'all wad, man. Truth be told, you should have saved some of that. And I'm gonna just be honest. There's no way you put up almost 50 points and think you're gonna come in here and do us a 30 ball or a 20 ball. I don't even see you hitting 20 points. I don't see you getting 20.
Okay.
What's some keys to victory, P?
We just said it. Run, defense, sack. You can lock down Debo, lock down IU. But we're gonna run the hell out that ball. I promise you.
Listen, but one-dimensional football. That's what I want.
Because when you lock down on Christian, you know what's gonna happen.
No.
Brandon downfield because you're gonna get comfortable. You're gonna get locked into focusing in on the run.
Boom,
over the top.
I don't think so, but okay. Yeah, listen.
We've been watching this team all year, so we know what we're gonna do.
Yeah, we know what's coming, what we're gonna do, everything. But what about Ziggy? What's a key to victory for y'all?
Really, honestly, the key factor is going to be Aaron Jones. Get him involved early, get him involved often, and let him continue his hot streak of four games straight of over
110 plus yards.
Let him eat. Y'all give up out of the last 5 games. When the 5 games that y'all lost, y'all gave up 116 yards. That's only 6 yards from the average of what he's been doing. Let that man eat. Let him go off. And I'll go running back for running back. Let's go.
So the last time we played him, he had 12 carries for 51 yards.
That was because Aaron Rodgers kept audible out of it. Okay,
love different, right? Love different.
Love different. But you know what's funny is this what I told somebody at the beginning of the season is.
Hey, we're gonna have to do that. They're requesting you to come back after the loss. Are you gonna be available? You're gonna be available Monday.
When I come back on Monday, I don't want y'all to be like, nah, we already got a guest. Nah. On Monday.
Either way, you can come back. Come on.
I'm coming. Miller Lite and all, I'm coming.
That's the same thing we've been saying, Nick. We're gonna run the ball against their ass. CMC all day.
Yeah.
CMC all day.
I'm saying though, that's what everybody says. So everybody says,
but we're not that like Dallas didn't even attempt to try to run. Plus, they don't have no running backs. They kept Pollard, which I knew was a mistake coming into the season. Like we are going to run the ball. But the crazy thing is, Kyle's gonna be in his bag. The first drive, he won't run the ball. Like first play is gonna be a pass. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shenard in the chat. What up, baby? We miss you, baby. What up?
What's up, my guy?
But he's gonna pass the ball. Like the first drop, like how they come out with the first like 20, 15 plays scripted. I bet you the first 5 plays is all gonna be passed. He's
I
gonna
hope.
be in his
Wow.
bag,
Wow.
and because knowing that the run game is gonna be there, he's gonna get Brock into the game. He's gonna hit BA over the middle. He's gonna hit Debo over the middle. Maybe a little pop pass to Kittle, and then boom,
Wow.
toss left behind Trent. Boom, toss
Wow.
left behind Trent. Boom, fake
Hey,
toss,
hey,
come
hey,
back to
Ziggy,
BA
look at it
touchdown.
like this while you painting the picture. Look at it. Look at it.
Like
You
It's
see that?
honestly,
Oh, wow.
I can't come out and just destroy us. You in for a long fucking Saturday night, baby. I promise you.
okay,
Brock Purdy gonna come out and just destroy us. You are out of your mind. That man still got one of the worst college football plays I've ever seen in my life.
this ain't college. This ain't college, son. This
I,
is NFL with the thing.
Hey,
no,
Let me ask you this though, P.
no, you
go ahead.
revert. No, just don't be
Let,
surprised.
let me ask you this, and everybody in the chat chime in on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Brock Purdy, this playoff run, the Super Bowl run that we about to go on to get our 6th championship, starting Saturday night, is this playoff run is where Brock Purdy earns the respect of the nation and everybody else outside of not an Empire and the 49er faithful out there? Do you think this starts Saturday night where he starts to earn everybody's respect? Let me see what y'all think in the chat. What do you think, P?
I'm gonna have to go with what Ziggy was talking about. I think Brock had the world by the balls really, and had earned everybody respect going into the Baltimore game. I think that kind of set him back for a second, but the respect is still there. I mean,
And
if he plays good and plays good Shanahan ball, he's gonna get the respect. He's earned it. He just had a bad game. They kind of knocked him back for a second, but I think coming out, Shanahan is gonna make Brock the man and earn that respect back. So I look forward to seeing what kind of plays he draw up for him. Like you said,
Mm,
it ain't gonna just be all run. I don't see that.
listen,
mm.
I'm gonna say it like this. I feel like really honestly, Brock is probably like top 10 in the league, right? Maybe top 5 as of right
Hmm.
now, quarterback, right? You gotta respect, regardless of the system, regardless of he still gotta make the throws. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not knocking him for that. The respect thing is always gonna be, it's a double-edged sword, right? Because at the end of the day, if he has a bad game, see, I told you it was a system, I told you it was a system. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my thing is he's still a good to great quarterback. Now, elite to me is really hard to give him because he ain't put in enough work yet. Not yet. Now, if he do it again next year, same MO, same thing, then yeah, then he's definitely elite up there. I don't put even Jordan Love up there. I put Jordan Love really in the middle of the pack because of the season he had. But he's hot right now, and he's showing us why we fucking went up why we traded up to get him in the first fucking round when we had Aaron Rodgers right there. I mean, that's just like he's showing us why, because the simple fact they saw something, and he's showing it. He's been showing it since like week 11. It's crazy. I mean, honestly, if he wouldn't have had that first 6 to 7 games that was kind of spotty and dumb mistakes, young mistakes, we're talking
Right.
just trying to save the game, trying to win the game, trying to do too much, trying to Tony Romo. He was trying to Tony Romo the game, put it on my back, coaching. Nah, fam. But I also think he didn't have a healthy Christian Watson. He didn't have a healthy Aaron Jones. He didn't have a healthy O-line. We were shifting O-line around all over the place. Now we finally got it. Now we finally
Right.
get it. And that's why I said I feel like this is where Aaron Jones earns his money. And if he wins, when he wins,
Oh
excuse me,
no.
when he
Nah.
wins Sunday night, they better pay that man. They better
Hey,
pay that.
Aaron Jones.
No, Jordan Love. No. Aaron Jones.
Oh, you got him
Oh,
on
yeah,
the cheap right now, but it's not. It's not
So
gonna
what you
happen.
think,
So
Fred? What you think? What you thinking?
yeah, my
I
bad. Go
think
ahead.
Same question.
obviously,
Same question.
I'm already riding out for Brock. Um, but I
Now,
definitely want him to get his flowers. I just hate the national media who don't watch the game, see the throws. They just look at the stats. They just look at the fact that they know who his weapons are, and they make an assumption. They don't sit there
Right.
and see the dots that he throws, those out routes, him putting the ball in places only BA can get it, him making the right decisions, him going to the third read on a play
Right.
that's even shocking Kyle Shanahan. Like, yo, I didn't even think, like the wide receiver saying, like, yo, I didn't even know the ball was coming to me. We practice this play 100 times in practice, and I never get the ball. And for it to happen in the game, me get the ball is just crazy. So you already know how I feel. We're going to win we already won the Super Bowl. We're just playing it out so everybody can see it. But I definitely want him and everybody else to see it. That's why it's so important for me personally. Y'all know when it gets personal for me, it's whoo. But when it gets personal, that's why I need the Ravens to be waiting for us in the Super Bowl, not Buffalo or anybody else, so that we can go revenge that loss and they could show him that was a one-off, like the drop passes that fell into interceptions, the tip balls. That shit was Brock could play 15 more years. That'll never, ever happen again. That was a one-off. Now, will he ever have maybe a 4 interception game? Maybe. Who knows?
The
But not the
greatest
way
have. The
that
greatest
one
have had
happened.
them. Right.
Yeah, because he had one bad throw in that game, which was the first interception in the red zone, where I think Kyle Hamilton came and intercepted the ball.
Right.
Other than that, there was no bad throws. Like the balls were tipped. You had the Kittle drop that turned into the interception, the batted at the line that tipped that fell into the like they were just anomalies that won't probably ever happen in his career again. Not that much, but hopefully when we go on this run, Brock will get his respect, and we're off to the races. I just want my man to get
I
his
see you,
respect.
Shenard. You don't think he's gonna get it? Okay,
No, I
Nard.
don't think he's gonna get it, but
I think he's a top 10, possibly top 5 QB. But I feel like I said, I mean, he makes the
listen. You can't. Football's an 11-on-11 game.
Yeah, facts.
You can't discredit him because he has good wide receivers. Everybody, if you look at all quarterbacks, they all had good wide receivers. Joe Montana had John Taylor and Jerry Rice. Steve Young had Jerry Rice. Steve Young had T.O. Aaron Rodgers had Donald Driver. Well, I guess that's Brett Favre. Had Donald Driver in them. Aaron Rodgers played with numerous wide receivers. Well, regardless of whatever when they were drafted, he played with them. Troy Aikman had Michael Irvin in them. And I could go on and on and on. All of these quarterbacks had good receivers. Nobody takes that away from them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you can't take that away because he plays with a good wide receivers and he has a great offensive-minded coach. That just means he's lucky. But that doesn't mean he still, like you said, he still has to make the throws, and he's making the throws, which is making us win. And this is the reason why we are more dangerous than the 2019 team or last year's team or any of those teams with Jimmy G, is because now we have a formidable quarterback who's not check down Charlie, who can read the defense, and not, if the first read is not there, go to the second or the third read and make it happen. So this is why you want to talk about poking chest out and all that. This is why, because I already know I got Fred Warner, the best defensive middle linebacker in football, on the other side running my defense, and now I got a quarterback. And in NFL to win, you got to have a quarterback. I have one, and this is why we're going to win the Super Bowl. So back to Saturday night. Score predictions. Let's just get into it.
I already know y'all score.
So you're saying to win, for y'all to win the game, Ziggy, you're saying Aaron Jones early, often, and all the time, and y'all win if what happens?
If he gets over 100 yards, we win. If he gets
so Aaron Jones gets.
I'm not saying just rushing yards. I'm saying all purpose. He gets 100 yards, period, from all purpose yards. He gets 100 yards, we win the game.
Okay. And score prediction. Let me see everybody's score predictions in the chat. Put your score predictions in the chat for Saturday night. What's your score prediction, Z?
Yeah, we're gonna let you go first. You the guest. Go ahead.
I mean, somebody thinks we ain't gonna score 20 points. I'm actually going. I think
it's a bunch of people actually.
Yeah, mine is cool. Get it? You know, it's gonna be a lot closer than a lot of people think. I think it's going to end up being 24-22 or 24-21 Packers.
You was about to say Niners. You want to say Niners. You can keep it real. I mean, it's not your time yet. Like you're saying, you're a young team. It's not your time.
we're gonna make it to the next round and see the Lions, and the Lions are going to the Super Bowl.
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Christ.
It's true. It's time for the Motor City to get to the Super Bowl, dog. It's time. And
Not
I'd
this
rather
year.
them. And I'd rather
Same
them.
thing. They have no defense. They have no defense. Nobody on that defense scares me. You gotta have defense.
So you saying that Green Bay has somebody on the defense that scares you?
No, is Jair even playing?
He didn't practice today, but
Yeah, it's very questionable. Nobody.
You're not scared of Gary. You're not scared of Gary.
No. He's a good player, but no. Nobody on that defense was fair. Nobody.
I can't wait.
What you got, P?
Of course, I'm going Niners all day, baby. I'm going to go 35-10. 35, well rested, no injuries, in the Bay, warm weather, no snow. Aaron Rodgers, Green Bay. Hey,
Yeah, you can't beat us with Aaron. You're not beating us with love. 35-10?
We eating cheese this weekend, baby. Bring your crackers. We eating cheese this weekend. Get your crackers ready, baby.
Get your crackers ready, man. So I think the key to this game, like I said before, is I think the D line. I think this is finally the game where Bosa and Young go ham. I think at least 3 sacks between the both of them. And I think CMC rushes for $130 plus.
I thought he was going to break.
Nah, I think he runs for because Kyle won't just give him the ball. Like no matter how dominant the run will be, I don't think you'll see some like the Mozart game. Kyle's gonna pass the ball. So it's gonna be he's gonna have 130.
Oh my God! Hey, Ziggy, somebody said 31-3.
Nah,
he's gonna have 100.
Look, wow.
Yeah.
130
plus yards. And
it happens. Watch it. Full run.
So between Bosa, Young is gonna be at least 3 sacks. CMC for $130 plus, and Niners by $1 billion.
Absolutely.
Niners by $1 billion. Niners by $1 billion.
Take this anymore. Is this show over? I can't take this disrespect.
Niners by $1 billion, bro.
Ziggy, I'm gonna tell you this. Normally, I wear a 49 a gift on here, but I was looking at one of my brother's short video clips he put on here. My boy Ferb. Hey, this is us this is us, baby. The rest of the playoffs. We gonna have it, baby.
Is job finished?
We got the number 1 seed.
Yeah,
but it ain't
nothing
finished.
To be excited about. Job not finished. Is the job finished?
Yes.
Nope.
No.
Job not finished.
Job not finished, baby.
Job not finished.
We got to go through y'all. We got to go through whoever next from Tampa.
Yeah, job not finished.
And we got to see Baltimore at the end.
Yeah, job not finished. So, with that being said, Ziggy, my man, my brother, appreciate you.
We appreciate you, baby.
For joining.
Appreciate the love.
Hey, man. I will be back on Monday if y'all need me back and to help y'all wipe away the tears that y'all ain't going to 6. Okay.
To laugh at you some more.
Yeah. Just make sure your phone on, man. Keep your phone on. Don't cut it off. Don't shut down your Facebook page. Don't do all that stuff, man.
I got 2 phones. You can call both of them. I'm gonna be up ready to roll, baby, popping champagne like you did in Dallas.
This ain't Dallas, bro. This ain't Dallas.
Exactly.
You got any shout outs, man? We let our guests give some shout outs before we kick them off. You got any shout outs?
Shout out to the Packers. Shout out to the greatest. Thank y'all for letting me be a fan. It's just greatness. Shout out to my son, Caden. He's on his way to a basketball tournament this weekend. Good luck to the moving man.
Good luck, baby.
Let's go, nephew.
Yeah, and shout out to Mike McCarthy, man. He owed us that one, man. Like
that's a good one.
Baby, I appreciate you. And you ain't getting fired. See, we told you we would let you rock. So I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you, Ferb, and everybody for having me on here. And P, I don't know about you and your mama mentality shit. I'm, I'm a Nets fan. I'm a Nets fan as well. And Kobe swept us 2 times in a row. I can't rest in peace, but I will forever hate the Lakers and Shaq.
All
Like
right, all right.
I'm
So, for everybody watching Charlotte, Saturday night, we are at Slingshot. Huge,
Slingshot,
big,
baby.
nice party going down, starting at 7 o'clock. Make sure you get there early. There will be limited seating. So you get there early if you care about having a seat. Other than that, come vibe out, come party. DJ KO on the ones and twos.
In the
It's gonna be a
building.
good vibe. It's gonna be really fun. I got some giveaways. Shout out to Hella Fitted, my man
Hella
Ain't
fit,
Hella
baby.
Fitted. We got some stuff coming with him. Shout out to Hella Fitted. So I got some giveaways to give away Saturday from Hella Fitted. And we also gonna do some giveaways on the show on Monday from Hella Fitted as well. So shout out to Hella Fitted. Slingshot Saturday night, 7 o'clock. Get there early. It's gonna be a whole vibe. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna party while we smoke on the Packers. And then we're gonna party after the game. This is gonna be a good time Saturday night. We're gonna come out, celebrate life, celebrate the win, all that good stuff. You got anything, P?
You probably hit everything I was gonna hit. Shout out to the Charlotte chapter. Shout out to Slingshot for the great atmosphere. Great place to watch the game at. Shout out to you, Ferg, for the strength to even give these people this entertainment tonight, man. Shout out to you and your family, bro.
appreciate it,
Appreciate
man.
it. Yeah, that's all my pop. My pops is the strongest dude I know, man. He never complain about nothing. So this is all he would expect me to do. Be out here staying strong and doing and keeping life going and keeping it moving. So yeah, definitely appreciate that. But yeah, other than that, man, Whistle Gang Podcast, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe button, comment, share, do all of that stuff. On the YouTube, make sure you hit the bell so that you know that you get the alert when we go on live. Other than that, Non Empire Charlotte, peace out. Whistle Gang
Peace out.
Podcast, peace.
Peace out. Peace